Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Joel, better known to y'all as the Big D. So now I'm going to bring to y'all my ranking of 2015 flicks, movies that have been around since I've been born. This will be slightly more different if you didn't see the original, since I've already taken it off. Congrats. But anyway, pardon me, I'll be right back. I forgot something. Okay, I'm back. Now, 2015 wasn't bad of a year. But anyway, we had some pretty good movies and what have you, but I listed 25 of them, so here we go. Coming in at number 25 is Pixels. Very underrated movie with Adam Sandler and host of others taking out all sorts of, video game things, and seeing Pac-Man and Q*bert in it was pretty funny. I gotta rewatch it sometime, but I know this movie really got hated on. I completely understand, but it was still fun though. It's number 25, Pixels, and number 24 is The Intern with Robert De Niro, Anne Hathaway, and Adam Devine. Now this was very fun. I went and saw it. I mean, it was really something that an old guy like Robert De Niro working for someone, so much more younger like Anne Hathaway, and what her company does to all the interns. Now that's something. If you've not seen this, I'd say you should check it out. It's good. And number 23 is Minions. Now, while I like the Despicable Me flicks, but this one kind of just went a little hill low and stuff. I know it was one of the big movies of 2015. And, look, character Sandra Bullock voices isn't too bad. But anyway, I'm hoping that the new movie, The Rise of Gru, turns out to be a little more fine, what have you. But Minions isn't factually a bad movie. I don't hate it. It's just, it has a few downsides. I mean, it's not quite as good as Despicable Me, or even the sequel, in my opinion. But it's still a fun movie. And number 22 is the SpongeBob movie, A Sponge Out of Water. I do like this, not as much as the first SpongeBob movie, but it's pretty fun in ways. And I did like it when SpongeBob and friends get to become superheroes on land in the real world. And now that was fun. Now that was one of the good things I liked about the movie and what have you. And Antonio Banderas is the villain, Burger Beard. That was totally crazy, I gotta say. Now, I'm not really sure about if I'm going to see the brand new one coming up later on this year, which is Sponge on the Run. Now, I've seen the trailer for it. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's going to be more computer animated, like how they made SpongeBob in the game computer animated in the real world in a way. So, we'll see how that turns out. Meanwhile, Sponge Out of Water is number 22, and number 21 is The Martian. Yeah, and I think this was a good movie with Matt Damon, guy who's been on Mars for some time, not being able to come back to Earth. But, what he does to stay alive on there is, wow, really something. Really won't say if you've not seen it, but that's a highly recommendation to anybody who has not seen a movie like this. And I do know it's based on the book of the same name. So The Martian is number 21, and number 20 is another book-based movie. Actually, it's a book series, and it's Goosebumps. Now, I've never read the books, though, but I have watched the TV show, and I think it's real good. Jack Black was pretty good as R.L. Stein. The rest of the cast was good, but it was the monsters from the Goosebumps series that appeared, and most of them look just like their just like their actual counterparts from the TV series. Yeah, most notably Slappy from the Night of the Living Dummy story. Yeah, that was really something. I do like the sequel as well. Not as much, but still fun though. Goosebumps is definitely a very good spooktacular family flick. So it's worth looking into. Same can be said for number 19, and that is Hotel Transylvania 2. Now, I did enjoy this just as much as the first one, almost. Once more, Adam Sandler, Selena Gomez, the rest of the cast put on some real spooktacular performances, and I liked the characters. Most were old and new. So, I think the Hotel Transylvania movie series is good. Never watched the animated series, though. I prefer to stick with the movies, thank you. So, Hotel Transylvania 2 is very good in ways. It's number 19, and number 18 is Insurgent, the second chapter of the Divergent series. I'm going to say that I really did like this almost as much as Divergent. Shailene Woodley and the rest of the cast, whom we saw in the last movie, are back and are absolutely incredible. I like the action, the effects. Excuse me, everyone. I just woke up. But anyway, it just had so much fun and action and what have you. So, Insurgent is number 18, and number 17 is Maze Runner: The Scorched Trials. Also, like Insurgent, I like this almost as much as the first movie, but not quite as much though. The Maze Runner was definitely a great experience, while the Scorched Trials, on the other hand, I see how the characters managed to survive and escape from the big maze and enter a real big desolated world. I gotta rewatch the series again, but I do know that I've seen it, and Dylan O'Brien is great. So is the cast. They were pretty good. So Maze Runner: The Scorched Trials is number 17, and number 16 is Daddy's Home. Now, I think this was a pretty fun movie. A clash of the dads. One an actual dad and one a stepdad. I mean, Mark Wahlberg was absolutely great in this, and I have to give credit to Will Ferrell too, considering after he's made so many hits or misses in the past. But, well, this is a big redemption for him. I absolutely did like his performance in this, so. And the rest of the cast was good too, and I liked the sequel as well. So, it's a pretty fun movie. Daddy's Home, it's number 16, and number 15 is Pitch Perfect 2. I do like this. It's about close to as good as the first one. I do have a few downsides with it, but I don't explain, okay? When I review the Pitch Perfect series sometime, I will, okay? So, even so, Anna Kendrick, Rebel Wilson, and all those other girls were absolutely good. Play the Acapellas. Yeah, that's a real cool name for a group. Yeah. So, Pitch Perfect 2, that's real good. It's number 15, and number 14 is the Peanuts movie. Yeah, as a kid, I didn't quite grow up with the Peanuts game. I did a little bit. I mean, watching a Charlie Brown Christmas and what have you. And you actually get to hear some of the music from that special in this movie. I do get to hear a bit of Christmas Time is Here and Skating. That's a pretty good song. Anyway, the whole cast of voiceovers were pretty good. It had some fun moments, especially when Charlie Brown's looking for War and Peace. Much more funnier than what he looked for when he was looking for a different version of it in Happy Happy New Year, Charlie Brown, which I watched not so long ago, and I think it was pretty good. Hearing the Fox fanfare, that was absolutely good in the style of how the Peanut Specials music sound in old school form, and we see Schroeder play his toy piano on the last bit of the fanfare. That is absolutely fun. Yeah, that was absolutely fun. Tell you what. But anyway, the characters are all good. Snoopy, absolutely good, especially when he's as that fire pilot ready to take on Red Baron. That was absolutely fun. So, anyway, I just absolutely loved the Peanuts movie. It's a great Blue Sky movie, and it's number 14. And number 13 is Disney's Descendants. Now, when I did my original ranking, I forgot all about this movie because I loved it. Disney's Descendants, I didn't think it was going to be good at first, but when I gave it a chance, I was really impressed with it. I mean, seeing kids to Disney princesses and to the villainesses and what have you, they were absolutely great. I loved them all. I mean, yeah, we had Dove Cameron as Mal, Dara Maleficent, who Kristen Chenoweth did an absolute great job on playing that character. Well, although I've not seen the Angelina Jolie Maleficent movies, and I don't think I wanna, but I'd rather see the funny, near kind of Maleficent Kristen Chenoweth. Thank you. Sophia Carson, who plays Evie, daughter of the Wicked Queen from Snow White. Yeah, real good. Boo Boo Stewart. He played Jay, Jafar's son. And believe me, I like the guy who played Jafar in this. He would be a much better Jafar than who we got in the crappy Aladdin remake we got last year. Which I don't even want to see. Thank you. No offense. Well, and even though he's dead now, Cameron Boyce as Carlos, the son of Cruella de Vil. Yeah, I mean, he was good too. I mean, everybody was absolutely good in Disney's Descendants. I loved about all the characters. Grown up versions of Beast and Belle, and yeah, of course, in human form, that is. Fairy Godmother was absolutely fun. Especially doing the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo and the funny little catchphrase. In a little bit of a catchphrase in some parts. That was pretty good. Like she did in the others. Oh, the list goes on. I just love Disney's Descendants. I love the sequels as well. The third being the best one, which of course is my most viewed video on my channel. Gone like 114 views in one, while the other two are always. Oh well, Disney's Descendants. It's number 13, and number 12 is Creed. Now, I have to revisit this sometime. Now, I do know number two's on Prime, but I've seen it, but maybe I'll rewatch it. And I've been intending to review the Rocky series for some time, but I will sometime if I can get some free space in one of my schedules, and maybe I'll do it. But in the meantime, this movie was absolutely good. Michael B. Jordan did a great job in playing the title character, and old Sly, Sylvester Stallone, definitely once again great as Rocky. I was happy to see him again. So anyway, and the fights in the movie were absolutely good, and Creed becoming a champion like his late great dad in the end, that was real good. So Creed is number 12. Number 11 is Inside Out. Now, I know this is kind of a bit low, sorry. But Inside Out is cute and fun. I like the characters. Yeah. But anyway, it did have a few moments, but still, it was fun. Now, I have seen the trailer for Disney and Pixar's other new film come out, and I'm sort of comparing it to this movie, and that's Soul. But I don't know. If they put out a better trailer, maybe it'll look a little better. And kind of remind me of Inside Out. It almost does. not quite anyway. Inside Out was fun. Look at the inside well, of look at someone's emotions inside. Yeah, that was really fun. So Inside Out, that's number 11, and number 10 is Spy. Now, this is an absolute fun-filled flick with Melissa McCarthy. She's absolutely great in this. I also like the performances we got from Jude Law, Jason Sam, and Rose Byrne, and Allison Janney. Yeah, Melissa McCarthy delivered one of her most funniest performances. As much as I've seen her in other movies she did before this, like The Heat and Tammy and Identity Thief, Spy is definitely one Melissa McCarthy flick you need to see. So, anyway, it's number 10, and number 9 is Avengers Age of Ultron. Yeah, this is a little low because I do like this for certain reasons, but I wasn't too thrilled with some of it like I was with the first Avengers movie. But still, at least I'm glad I like some of the new characters. Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch, and Paul Bettany as Vision. James Spader voicing Ultron wasn't too bad either. Just had a few downsides, but overall, Avengers: Age of Ultron was good in some ways, and it's number 9. And number 8 is Spectre, the most recent James Bond flick. Now, I am looking forward to seeing the brand new Bond movie when it comes out later on this year, No Time to Die. Once again, Daniel Craig delivers a great performance as Bond. I do enjoy that. The Writings on the Wall, the theme song to the movie is real good too. And I like the guy who played Blofeld in this. That was real good. Yeah, mocking that, well, how Blofeld came to be a Bond villain. Yeah, that was really good. So anyway, Spectre is number 8, and of course Ben Whishaw once again plays Q. He does a great job. Same thing he does for this next movie. Number 7 is Paddington, where Mr. Whishaw voices the title character. Now, although I've never read any of the Paddington book series when I was a little boy, but I have watched the cartoon series. Well, the stop motion teddy bear they use with animation that was done by Ivor Wood that aired on Nickelodeon's Pinwheel and USA's Calliope. Yeah, I love those shorts, and they're pretty good. And, well, I've only seen a little bit of the Cinar produced animated series that HBO aired, and I still remember the rarely remembered Hanna-Barbera cartoon that aired in the late 80s. Yeah. Anyway, Paddington is absolutely real good, and I do love it. Please excuse me one moment, please. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Stuff like that happens, but I don't want to try and bring that up. That's my business, thank you. But like I said, Paddington, I do love it. I have seen a few more times. Nicole Kidman is great as the villainess. I love the performances from the cast. I love how Paddington is just like he is in the books, the cartoons, loving the marmalade sandwiches and giving the hard stare like his Aunt Lucy Tom. Yeah, that's really good. Anyway, and I love the sequel as well. I'm hoping we'll get a third one, but I don't know when though. But anyway, Paddington is number 7, and number 6 is Ant-Man. Now, I think that was a very good movie in ways. It might be a little underrated, but still good though. And Paul Rudd is great as the title character. I love the performances we got from Michael Douglas, Evangeline Lilly. Yeah, not bad. I'm glad I was surprised to see that they hinted at the post-credit scene that we would get to see the Wasp in the next one. Which I did like Ant-Man the Wasp. It was fun too. Yellow Jacket was a pretty good villain. And I just really loved the movie. I gotta rewatch Ant-Man sometime. So it's number 6, and number 5 is Jurassic World. Yeah, big redemption for the Jurassic Park series. After it had been 14 years since Jurassic Park 3 came out, this is a big redemption. The movie owned well over 200 million, just like the Avengers did. But anyway, I really think Jurassic World had a lot of fun. Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, the whole cast was great. Those dinosaurs were absolutely awesome. Yeah, that's one of the things I liked about Jurassic Park was the dinosaurs. Those are good, big, vicious, all that jazz. Yeah. Jurassic World is fun. I do like the sequel, but not a whole lot as much as I like this one. So Jurassic World is number 5. And number 4 is Mockingjay Part 2, the grand finale to the Hunger Games series. Yeah. I need to rewatch that as well. I haven't been taking the time to rewatch movies I haven't seen in years. A whole lot. But anyway, Mockingjay Part 2 was very good and epic, just like the first part, and all the other installments of the Hunger Games series. Jennifer Lawrence and everybody gives great performances. So, that's all I'm going to tell you. Mockingjay Part 2, very fun. It's number 4. And number 3 is Furious 7, the 7th installment of the Fast and Furious series. And the film where we got to see Paul Walker one last time before he died, before his unexpected, untimely death after this had finished filming. But anyway, yeah, he was a great actor. He will always sorely be missed. But anyway, he and Vin Diesel and the whole cast were absolutely great in this. Again, I did get to see some of Gal Gadot in this before Wonder Woman. So, yeah. Again, everybody was great. And of course, I did like the 8th one, but I think this will probably be my favorite of the Fast and Furious series so far. With number 6. Probably number 6 or Fate of the Furious right behind it. I don't know. I gotta try and tally them up one day. We'll see. Furious 7 is still a fun, high-octane, action-packed flick. And it's number 3. And number 2 is Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Now I like this even more than Ghost Protocol because it did have a lot more fun and action, stuff like that, just like the others. Tom Cruise once again nails it as Ethan Hunt. Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, the rest of his team were absolutely good, and I just love the action. I do like the recent one we got, which was Mission Impossible Fallout. I'm looking forward to the next ones, which I've heard they're filming the next 2 installments back to back, so I look forward to seeing the next Mission Impossible movies. Mission Impossible has redeemed itself with this in the last one and the previous one, so that's good. So Mission Impossible Rogue Nation is number 2. Now before I go to number 1, here are some honorable mentions. Jupiter Ascending with Mila Kunis, directed by the Wachowskis. Very underrated sci-fi flick. That was pretty fun. Home, I had forgotten all about this. A great DreamWorks animated feature with Jim Parsons, Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, and the voice of Sheldon, of young Sheldon. Of course, I do mean the narration of young Sheldon. And Rihanna, very fun movie. I thought it was fun. Paul Blart, Mall Cop 2. I did like this a bit as much as the first one. It just had some more fun moments taking place in Vegas and what have you. It was fun. Mad Max Fury Road. I finally got to watch this last year for the first time ever. It was pretty fun. Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron, they were all real good in that. That was real high-octane action. Now, even though I didn't watch the series when, it was rerun, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. was real good. Bit underrated, though, but still good. And War Room, that was a very good Christian movie. Actually, I haven't seen its sequel yet. I think it just put out a sequel not so long ago. I think. Oh well, I gotta look. And Joy with Jennifer Lawrence, about this woman who created like the hangers or something, or these other types of inventions for the Home Shopping Network. Now that was real good. I think that was good. Okay, now my number one favorite flick, my top flick of 2015 is Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Now I want to try and rewatch this in Last Jedi. I should have, but I didn't. Yeah, even though I went and saw Rise of Skywalker, though, now I definitely need to know. I gotta rewatch those sometimes, so I will when I get a chance. But anyway, I think this was a very fun experience. I love the characters, old and new. I mean, I liked Rey, Kylo Ren, great bad guy, and Poe, and of course, the newest droid, BB-8. Yeah. Anyway, I think Star Wars: The Force Awakens was real good, and I do think it was a good experience after we had waited a decade since the prequel trilogy ended with Revenge of the Sith. So anyway, The Force Awakens is my number one movie of 2015. There you go. Now, what's your favorite movie of 2015? Tell me in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel and be a part of the Big D Nation. And if you liked what you saw, check out these other vids. In the top left corner is my 2013 rankings vid. In the upper right corner is my top 2014 flicks ranking. And in the bottom right hand corner is the little button you can click on to go to my channel and to subscribe as well. Thank you very much for watching, and join me again later when I do my ranking of 2016. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.